Welcome to Empire's Manhwa Recap. Number Chapter 4, The Return to Ravenwood. Kael moved silently through the dense underbrush of Blackthorn Forest, the shadows now feeling less like enemies and more like old allies. His transformation was complete, the darkness within him tempered by his unwavering resolve. Every step he took was measured, every breath controlled, as he navigated the familiar yet changed path back to Ravenwood. As dawn broke, the silhouette of Ravenwood Academy emerged through the thinning trees, its stone walls gleaming in the morning light. To the untrained eye, Kael appeared unchanged. A fallen hero returned. He wore the same uniform, carried the same gear, and his presence exuded a quiet confidence that masked the turmoil within. Kael approached the academy gates, his heart pounding with a mixture of anxiety and determination. The bustling activity inside contrasted sharply with the isolation he had endured. Students and instructors moved about with purpose, unaware of the storm that had returned to their midst. He made his way to the central courtyard, where whispers and curious glances followed his every move. Garrick stood at the head of a training session, his presence commanding attention. His rise in rank was evident, the authority in his stance undeniable. As Kael watched from a distance, memories of betrayal flashed before his eyes. Garrick's cold commands, the abandonment in the darkness of Blackthorn Forest. Rage simmered beneath his composed exterior, fueling his vow for revenge. Determined to remain unnoticed, Kael blended into the crowd, observing the changes within the academy. He noticed subtle shifts in power dynamics, alliances forming and dissolving with alarming speed. The academy, once a place of camaraderie and trust, now thrummed with an undercurrent of tension and ambition. As he navigated the corridors, Kael's path intersected with that of Sienna Crowell. She was a renowned hunter in Ravenwood, known for her resourcefulness and sharp instincts. Sienna's eyes met his briefly, a flicker of recognition passing between them. There was something different about Kael, an aura of darkness that intrigued and unsettled her. "Kael," Sienna greeted, her voice steady yet guarded. "It's been a while." Kael nodded, offering a faint smile. "Indeed, it has." Sienna's gaze softened slightly, but her intuition told her that Kael harbored secrets. "You look different, stronger." Kael met her eyes, the weight of his transformation evident in his silent resolve. "I've been through a lot, Sienna. There are things you need to know." Sienna hesitated, sensing the depth of Kael's pain and the darkness he now wielded. "If you need help, I'm here. But you have to trust me." Kael took a deep breath, the shadows within him swirling gently as he steadied his voice. "I need to uncover the truth behind my betrayal. Garrick has risen too quickly, and I believe there's more to his ascent than meets the eye. I can't do this alone." Sienna studied him for a moment, her protective instincts battling with the empathy she felt for his plight. "All right, I'll help you, but we have to be careful. Garrick won't hesitate to eliminate anyone who stands in his way." Kael nodded, gratitude flickering in his eyes. "Thank you, Sienna. Together, we can expose his true intentions and bring justice to those who wronged me." Their alliance was formed in silence, a pact of necessity forged in the shadows of their shared pain. As they delved deeper into the Academy's secrets, Kael felt the pull of darkness within him intensify, a constant reminder of the power he now wielded and the vengeance that drove him forward. Unbeknownst to them, Lucian Mordain, the enigmatic tavern owner, watched their interaction from a distance. His eyes glinted with hidden knowledge, a silent observer of the unfolding drama. He knew that Kael's return would shake the very foundations of Ravenwood, setting the stage for a confrontation that would change everything. Kael and Sienna began their investigation, uncovering layers of deceit and corruption that reached higher than they had ever imagined. Each discovery brought them closer to the truth, but also deeper into danger. The shadows within Kael grew restless, whispering dark promises of power and revenge, testing his resolve at every turn. As they pieced together the puzzle of Garrick's rise, Kael couldn't help but feel the weight of his comrades' betrayal. Their abandonment had been the catalyst for his transformation. And now, armed with darkness, he was more determined than ever to hold Garrick accountable. The path to revenge was fraught with peril, but Kael was no longer the boy who had been left to die. He was a force to be reckoned with, driven by a desire for justice that burned brighter than any darkness. The return to Ravenwood marked the beginning of Kael's relentless pursuit, a journey that would test his humanity and his newfound powers. As he stood alongside Sienna, their fates intertwined, Kael knew that the road ahead would be arduous, but he was ready to embrace the darkness within and reclaim his honor. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Empire's Manhwa Recap, to receive notifications about exciting, upcoming episodes. See you in the next video.